Hello and welcome back to another video, and in today's video we are going to be drawing a slug. I don't know how to pronounce the name of this slug, so I'm not even gonna try, but it's a sea slug. A weird blue sea slug. And we're gonna try to draw it. Right. Trying to get a base slug shape down because I need that for the slug. I am making it a little longer than it should be, but that's fine. It really doesn't matter. It can be a little stretched out. I should make it a little fatter, actually. Alright, so its head's going to be kind of difficult to draw just because of what type of head it has. It has a head that has a line, or not a line, like a fold. I don't actually know what this is. I think it's just their skin folding over. And it kind of looks like a little mask. And it actually has a smiley face on it, which I think is hilarious. And then there's also a little mouth, or what I assume is a mouth, down here. And then it has one of the best parts, little slug ears. Little slug ears. I know those are like antennas, or I'm pretty sure they're antennas, but I don't care. I'm gonna call them little slug ears because that's the better. Also, I don't think I'm going to actually even draw those little slug ears because I'm going to give this little guy a witch hat. I had so many different ideas for this guy's witch hat, and I think I'm going to settle with the 2 tips for the witch hat because it fits it, and we're also going to copy the head for how the bottom of the witch hat should look. We might adjust a couple of things on the witch hat, but that's it. Now let's do a little bit of a sketch for his back. He's got many little areas right here. Alright, hold on. This is gonna be annoying to do, isn't it? Because it's kind of like fabric. That's like a mouth. I could just do a little face right here. There we go. That's how you do sad face, or sad eyebrows. It's kind of like fabric, very wobbly. But this pencil's too long to tap on the paper. I'm not used to using a long pencil. Alright. Let's go like this. This should actually be kind of like that. And what is that, you may ask? Well, first we actually need to go like that. Maybe chunk that out a little bit. Now, what is this, you may ask? This is the little, back bit. I don't even remember why I was saying that, but it's a little back bit. I don't know why they have it. I don't even know what it is. And lastly, there's a bunch of little antennas on the back, too. Which is actually another area that I was thinking of putting a witch hat on. Because if you look at it, it kind of just looks like they have a little witch hat on their back. It also looks like they have a witch hat on their head. Just a little perfect little slug. I was actually going to draw one of those, bunny sea slugs, or sea cucumbers, or whatever the f it is, I don't know. One of the bunny ones, but I decided not to, because they're boring looking. All it is just this is what one of those bunny ones looks like. An oval. It's got dots all over it. And it's got 2 little ears. And a little tail like this. That's what one of the bunny ones looks like. And I was like, oh, that's kind of boring. and not a lot of detail. So I'm going to do a bigger one. A bigger, more confusing one. A bigger, more confusing one that I don't know how to do. Because that's more fun. Alright. And I'm also going to have to shade this one to actually be able to give it depth. Which, that's going to suck. But we're going to put that off until the very last. Because that's when you're supposed to do shading anyways. At least I think so. I'm not the professional. Okay, let's go ahead and add the witch hat first, actually. Because we're going to build the head. We're going to build the head off of the witch hat. Right. There we go. Now, do this. And then that. We should also actually probably do that. Grab a little one of these things. Do a little bit of an erase. Do that. There we go. And it can have 2 loops instead of 1 loop. Isn't it beautiful? I don't know. It's not the best thing in the world, but I think it looks pretty good. It's decent. It probably could be done a little bit better if I put a little more thought into it, but we're going to go ahead and keep it as it is. And we're also going to go ahead and put the eyes right here and right here. And then the little smile can go right here. Go ahead and make this smile actually a little more accurate to how it is. My reference is actually from the side view of this slug, so it's a little hard to think of what the front of it looks like. But, you know, I could just grab another reference. There's probably a lot more, but I don't want to because I already started recording. So the time to grab references is over. Right, there's not really that much up and down that I was as I was adding. But you know, a little personality never hurt anybody. That's fine. We should do this though. However, there is one thing that I am looking at. It looks like there's 2 little kind of tentacle-like thingies right here and here. But I don't actually know if they're tentacle thingies or not. Or if they're just like part of the, what I'm assuming is the mouth. Also, I kind of drew this one in the wrong position. This one's supposed to be like right here. They're actually both supposed to be like not on the edges. I just didn't draw the edge yet, so I just put them both on the edges because I wasn't thinking. But you know, that's fine. Alright. And that's a little shitty, but you know, it's fine. I did forget to, you know, bring that edge in, but that's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Alright. Go ahead and add the sluggy bit. What's the sluggy bit? Kind of like fabric too. Alright. Now, how are we gonna do this? Probably just like this. This will just be the easiest way. Alright. Looks like a slug. I think that's pretty good. But what are we supposed to do about the back now and how it connects and everything? And oh my god, I don't want to do it. But we're gonna do it, but I don't want to. But I want to, but I don't want to. So we're gonna do it. Alright, how's it gonna look? Well, first we need to bring this up, then we need to bring that down, then we need to go like this, then we need to do that and this. Then we need to put some lines here, you know, because like the lines need to go there. And then we need to actually put the line there, and then maybe a little bit of like this, and maybe just maybe a little bit of this, and maybe just maybe a little bit of this. Yeah, I don't know. That's probably the best I'm gonna get that. I really don't like what that looks like. I'm hoping I can make that look better with shading, but honestly, just don't know if that's even gonna really be too possible. I'm gonna try, obviously, but it's not looking the best. Alright. So what's next? We need to add the little bit on the back. Alright. Now the bit on the back, I was still contemplating putting a witch hat here even now, but we're not going to, because it would just be probably simpler than doing this. But we're just not going to. Alright. And we'll go ahead and go like that too. Do this. This. There we go. These lines down here could do a little bit better. Alright, so yeah, that's still shitty because this just goes straight up. Alright. There we go. It's a little weird and wonky, but you know, he's a little weird and wonky. Don't judge him. You get off judging him. Disappointed in you. Alright. He's just a little guy. He's just a little sea slug. What are you gonna do? Make fun of him? Severely disappointed. Alright, how am I supposed to shade him? He's got coloring, though. But I want to make him 3D, but he's got a gradient. Alright, hold on. Alright, that's good enough, because I don't actually care about that part. We should also probably add the little line that's like across his body. And it actually stops like there. And it goes back up. Because this is a solid black line, actually. Gonna have to go like this to make sure it's solid. And we're gonna completely turn ourselves so that we can actually get this fill it in. Although turning this way, now my light is facing directly into my eyes, I can't actually fully see the paper. And then we'll go back over here. And then we'll grab this boy. Go ahead and clean them stragglers up a little bit. Go ahead and go like that. Go like this, 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 and this, and this. And there we go. But now we got the little black line. Could be a little bit better, like perspective-wise, but I think it's fine. What now? Probably start shading him, right? You know, the thing you just didn't want to do, and that's why you're kind of just putting it off. Yeah, I should probably do that part. Alright, you're supposed to start with, like, a layer, right? I haven't really shaded in a while. That's a lie, actually. I've been shading hands, but I've been doing it a little differently. Or at least trying to do it a little differently, so I've been thinking about it differently. This is like a very inconvenient position to draw in. I don't know why I was doing that. Right. Okay, so right here needs to be shaded pretty dang dark. All right. There we go. How's it looking? Not the best. Is it terrible? Not necessarily, but it's just not the best. We're gonna go ahead and try and add a solid just gray to the entire thing. And try to darken this bit a little bit better and more even. But you know, I am messing this up quite a lot. Alright. And there we go. These should be shaded just a little bit darker. Sadly, they're going to lose the overlappingness of each other doing this, though. Alright. Let's go ahead and shade this entire thing now. You know, this would be so much easier if I could just turn the frickin' page. Or turn the canvas. Turn it this way. Then I wouldn't have to keep moving positions. I'm starting to press a little too hard because of the position I'm in. Alright. This ain't the smoothest shading I've ever done because I am going kind of fast. Not in a hurry or anything, I'm just kind of being impatient. Alright. Now let's just go ahead and shade this in, just go straight up and down across the whole thing. Then we'll go like this. Try to add some texture to it. this can be even darker. There we go, and then under here needs to be a little darker because of shadows. Right. Technically down here shouldn't actually be darker because of, first because it's white, and second because this is actually on the ground. So let's go ahead and try and make this look a little more like it's on the ground. Alright. There we go. And perfection. Really? Nah, but we can say that. Oh, I just realized I never actually shaded this thing. Go ahead and just do that for the hat. Why? Or for the band? Why? I don't know. And then for the hat, we'll just color it like this. Go a little bit more. And there we go. Then we'll go ahead and do kind of the same for this one. And then just another one right here. And we're just about done. Just about. Let me actually get this one colored in. It's harder to do this at this angle for some reason than the other one. Alright, there we go. Here's our little sluggy boy. What should his name be? I don't know. Leave it in the comments what you think. The little bunny's disappearing. His name's gonna be Bon. This is Bon. This guy is Dawn. And that's a slug. Bye bye.